Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved playing sports. Specifically, I've played fencing. Sports and fencing have taught me invaluable lessons about resilience, teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. However, as I grew older, I realized that many children don't get that same opportunity. After I did research in my local community, I found that many wanted to play but couldn't, often due to financial constraints. Witnessing this inequality firsthand, I wanted to create change and make a difference in my community through sports. This was the birth of Rise and Reach. Rise and Reach is a nonprofit dedicated to providing free sports and health opportunities to underserved children across Metro Atlanta. Our mission is to break down barriers to sports participation, making the life lessons they teach accessible to all kids. We began our journey at the Clarkston Community Center during the summer of 2023. For 6 weeks, every day, we taught sports like soccer, basketball, baseball, and football to immigrant children from the Middle East and Africa. When that summer ended, however, our mission didn't. We expanded to the Agape Community Center, an after-school program for underserved children, where we held weekly sports sessions. I also helped to reestablish the Agape Club, which organizes student volunteers to tutor children after school, hosts events like Walk for Awareness to support Agape initiatives, and raises funds for their programs. However, outside of Agape, Rise and Reach continued to grow. We partnered with the Emory Urban Health Initiative to combine sports instruction with lessons in nutrition and fitness, helping kids understand how physical activity and good nutrition can lead to healthy lives. In the summer of 2024, we returned to Clarkston for another 6-week summer program, and during the school year, we launched a new program at the East Atlanta Kids Club, leading weekly flag football sessions for children from kindergarten through middle school. This school year, we partnered with the Boyce L. Ansley School, a private school serving homeless children around Atlanta, to provide weekly sport sessions as well. However, this past August, Rise and Reach took a huge step. We raised over $10,000 in the community fundraiser. These funds are helping us install a new basketball hoop and volleyball net at Clarkston, supply new sporting equipment for the East Atlanta Kids Club, and support Agape's year-round initiatives. Part of the funds will also launch our newest initiative, the Level the Field program, which directly covers sports registration fees for children whose families can't afford them. This program allows kids to play a full year of league sports completely free of charge. Today, Rise and Reach has 5 programs that run every week, from the Agape Community Center, East Atlanta Kids Club, Boyce L. Ansley School, and 2 joint initiatives with the Emory Urban Health Initiative at Sarah J. Gonzalez Memorial Park and Agape. Working with children who lacked even basic access to play spaces made me realize that community change must be accompanied by structural reform. So I began to work on solving issues that stemmed from broader policy and systemic gaps. Last summer at the University of California, Riverside, I studied the intersection of health policy, social inequality, and physical activity under Professor Ashish Sood. Through surveys of over 100 Atlanta families, I analyzed the underlying socioeconomic barriers that prevent children from participating in sports and identified key policy changes to promote equitable access to physical health resources. Simultaneously, I seek ways to translate research into action. As a Fulton County Youth Commissioner, I advocate for youth well-being on a policy level. As leader of the Health Committee, I authored a county-wide substance abuse prevention handbook distributed to all Atlanta public schools and helped design PSAs addressing teen alcohol misuse and drunk driving. At the same time, I work with Dr. Peter McAllendon to design fencing-based physical therapy systems for children with cerebral palsy. All my work is driven by one guiding question: how can I help my community? What began as a simple passion in fencing and sports grew into something larger. Founding a nonprofit, exploring inequality through research, addressing it through policy, and ultimately striving to build systems where every child, everywhere, has the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive.